what's up? This is Atomic Swift and welcome back to another one of my videos. This video is about the end of Mad Magazine. So I'm going in this comic book store here in Las Vegas. It's called Cosmic Comics. I looked online, they say they're the biggest comic book store in Las Vegas. God, this is takes me back. I haven't been in a comic book store in, God, 20 years? Maybe over 20 years. I'm 37 years old. I haven't been in a comic book store since I was 15, 16 maybe. So I'm going to go in Cosmic Comics, get two of the latest issues of Mad Magazine since Mad Magazine's almost done, and which is really sad to me. But I'm not going to videotape in the store record in the store, because I feel people look at you like an asshole if you're recording in a store and recording people, so I'm not going to do that. So yep, I'm going to go get the comics. Alright, so that was pretty cool going to a comic book store. Like I said, I went to Cosmic Comics here in Las Vegas on Flamingo and Sand Hill. I hadn't been to a comic book store, like I said. I was 15, 16 years old. When I was into reading Mad Magazine, I don't ever remember even having to go to a comic book store to get one. Rebel Gas Station used to have Mad and Cracked magazine, which was like Mad, you know, right on the newsstand inside the store. But I do remember the last time I was in a comic book store was, God, in the 90s, and comics were still super popular, and, you know, the stores were packed. Like, you'd go in a comic book store, it'd be kind of dark, and you'd go in there and, you know, be a bunch of nerds in there, which I'm a nerd, so, you know, I can say they were all nerds. And you'd walk into the store, and God, it was packed. Today, to go get Mad Magazine, I was the only person in the whole store. I walked around the whole store. It was pretty cool. I mean, they had a bunch of comic books. It did make me sad, though, because, like, X-Men was up on the wall, you know, Batman, all the DC comics, all the Marvel comics, all up along the walls of the store. And I actually had to ask where Mad Magazine was. Small little section of the newer ones were up by the front of the store on like a little metal rack. Well, yeah, more towards the middle of the store, like near the cash register. And then, you know, the little boxes that are on the tables where you flip through. Mad Magazine was 2 boxes out of shit. I don't even know how many boxes were there, so it made me kind of sad. And so I wanted to get some older Mad Magazines too. They didn't have too many that were like 89, 90. Any ones before that, I was born in 82, so I'm not going to get a lot of the jokes probably, so I didn't want to try like one from like 1973. They had all the way back to like the 50s. The one in the 50s I think was like $28 or something like that. But like I said, they'd be making fun of something that I don't even, you know, maybe I wouldn't even get the joke. I'm only 37 years old. I was born in 1982. But so this is the latest issue of Mad Magazine. There it is. That's the one that comes out. This is for the month of August. Right now it's, July 17th or 18th right now, I think. I'm recording this. So that's the latest issue. And that's issue number 8. I believe they're ending with issue 10. If I'm not mistaken. That's what I found online. So like I said, this is this current one. And this is the June issue. You know, it just occurred to me, I thought that was the July issue, but it's the June issue. And then I got April 2019, because my birthday month. And then had to get this one, Special Haunted Humor issue, December 4th, 2018, but it's about horror, so I figured we'll check it out. And then, like I said, this is one of the most, like from the closest to the 90s that I could find, and it only stuck out to me because it's got Roseanne on the cover, and of course Alfred E. Newman, who was on the cover of every Mad Magazine. And then this is the only one I could find from the actual 90s, which was kind of a bummer. So I said $7 for a magazine from the 90s, not bad. And you know, I know you might be thinking, you know, if you've watched my previous video now, why did you pay money for these 2 magazines? When in my previous video I have them on my iPad. But you know what? Nothing beats holding the magazine in your hand. Really, nothing does. I mean, it's really sad to me that they're not going to make Mad Magazine. I mean, like I said, I think previously in the video, I haven't read a Mad Magazine in years, but I don't know, it was always nice knowing that if I did want to read one, Mad Magazine was there, and now, it's only going to be end of the year special issues, and then, they're going to do reprints, which I might have to get a subscription for the reprints, honestly, because like I said, I do like holding the magazines in my hands. Nothing beats flipping through like this one, like this special haunted horror issue. Now I'm going to flip through one of these in a second. It's not going to be any of the newer ones. I mean, I can flip through it real quick just to show you what the inside of it looks like. But, I'm not going to go and flip through one of the newer ones because, that's on the newsstand. I want you to go pay money for that. Let Mad make some money off of that. They're not going to make any money off of an issue from December 4th, 2018. So we're just going to flip through this one issue. And, yeah. Said, rest in peace, Mad Magazine. He said, I'll make another video of the final issue once I can actually find, because like I said, the only thing I can find online is issue 10. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully I don't miss it. But we're going to flip through. There's Alfred E. Neuman. So, like I said, this is December 2018. I mean, their brand of humor, I mean, there's nothing like a Mad Magazine. Cracked Magazine was good too. Cracked, I think, ended in the late 90s, early 2000s. Said I wasn't even aware. Yeah. So they're just so colorful. And I mean, said I've been in a comic book store, and I mean, it was just so cool to walk amongst the comic books. No other comic books really interested me, though. The store was mostly, besides comic books, was fucking those pop figures. I don't get it. I have some of those. They're not really that great. I'd rather have a statue that looks like an actual character from like a TV show or a movie, but yeah, there's Svengoolie. I mean, look at the artwork. I mean, look at Batman, Robin, the Joker, Catwoman. I don't want to sit here and read through it because, you'll get more of a thrill out of this if, you buy the issue and read through it yourself. Or even if you download off Pirate Bay, like I said, these older issues. Look at that. Melania Trump paper doll. I mean, it just sucks that magazines are dying. Everybody wants to read shit on tablets. When it comes to books and magazines, I prefer to hold the book in my hand. Magazine as well. Oh, Spy vs. Spy, that's classic. So I've tried reading books on my iPad. I think I've made it through 2 books on my iPad. Just nothing beats, staring at a paper page and flipping a paper page. Oh, look, they're spoofing Michael Myers. Michael Myers. Yeah, it's all Michael Myers. And it's so colorful. So, yeah. So that's the only one I'm going to flip through on here. Like I said, just to give you an idea. Said I recommend going out and picking up Mad Magazine. Because, it is... what me worry? I just remember when I was a kid, nothing would beat, talking about Mad Magazine with my friends, or, laying on my bed, putting my, laying on my stomach, putting my pillow up under my up under my head and just sitting there for hours just reading comic books and Mad Magazine. I mean, it really takes me back to my childhood. You know, it's so much different than when you're an adult. You know, you can't just sit around reading comic books and Mad Magazine and books all day. You know, you got to work, and just, you know, nothing beats summer vacation and 3 months to pretty much lay around and do whatever you want. Back in the day, it was, you know, reading magazines and comic books, and then video games took over. So it was less comic books, less Mad Magazine. But Mad Magazine will always hold a special place in my heart, and I love the TV show. I wish they would release a box set of all the seasons. I can only find one season. I mean, that's, you know, where most of us first got to see Artie Lang, Nicole Sullivan. It's a great TV show, and who could forget the theme song? You are now watching Mad TV. Mad! But, yep, so that's my little video tribute to Mad Magazine. You know, if you like my video, you know, leave a like. If you found it boring, hell, put in the comments that you found it boring. I was just, you know, wanted to express my love for Mad Magazine. And I'll always be a fan. Year-end issues. If it's newer stuff, I'll buy them. Like I said, I want to get a subscription. I'll probably end up doing that. I was going to get a subscription, but then I figured that I wouldn't get this one in the mail till later, because, you know, it takes a while for your subscription to start. So that's why I took a trip to the comic book store. So yeah, these are the ones I picked up. August, June. That sucks I didn't have July. April and December 2018, but these are the 3 newer ones right here. These are April, June, and August. 3 of the last new monthly issues of Mad Magazine. And it's really sad. I'll miss not seeing Alfred E. Newman on a newsstand at like a Walmart every month. I mean, that's so iconic. I mean, this magazine's been around since the 50s. This is history. I mean, it just sucks that print media is ending. You know, newspapers are going, you know, bankrupt and out of business. Magazines. I mean, do they even make Maxim magazine? I know Stuff magazine. They don't make that anymore. But like I said, it just sucks. There's nothing that beats holding a magazine. So, like I said, go to a comic book store. I mean, Mad Magazine's $5.99. You know, let Mad Magazines buy monthly magazine. Go out with a bang. You know, go buy the newest issues. Go buy the last 5 new issues. You know, let them know that you care, and we'll always love Mad Magazine. I mean, there was no magazine like Mad. Cracked was good, but it did not compare to Mad. And I remember, like, new TV shows would come out, movies, and I'd I'd go to the Rebel gas station where they'd have these on the newsstand, and I'd just look and be like, I'd be looking like, oh my God, are they going to spoof Jurassic Park, when Jurassic Park first came out, and I believe they did. They spoofed all the new stuff that came out, so did Cracked, but nobody did it like Mad did. So, Mad Magazine, I salute you. Thank you to all the writers, editors, publishers, everybody that had a hand in making Mad Magazine and contributing to joy in my childhood. Giving me something to read at night when I was supposed to be sleeping. But, I was up under my covers with a flashlight reading Mad Magazine and comic books and all that other good stuff. Because we didn't have tablets and shit like these kids have now. So I was under my covers with a magazine. Usually a Mad Magazine. But I salute you, Mad Magazine. And thanks for the memories. I look forward to your final 2 issues if what I read on the internet's correct. So, thanks for all the likes, subscribes, comments. Thanks for watching my video. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And as always, bye for now. And what me worry.